Hello and good evening, and welcome to this episode of Meno Mondays. I hope you've had a lovely week. It's been really lovely here in Scotland. We had a lovely, absolutely marvelous weekend. I just hope you too have had a good week wherever you are. So, today I'm answering this question: do the symptoms of menopause mimic other conditions or illnesses? So, as you know, menopause is a natural biological process that us women go through, and it marks the end of the woman's menstrual cycle. This can come with a range of physical and emotional symptoms, symptoms such as hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, and sleep disturbances, etc., etc. Every woman is affected differently by menopause. Some sail through it, and for some like me, menopause can be pretty difficult. So my name's Heather Nyoni. I'm a menopause coach who supports women who are struggling with menopause to look and feel amazing, sleep better, have more energy, and live life to the fullest. And most importantly, feel like themselves again. So, to answer the question, what can mimic menopause? As though it's not difficult enough to diagnose menopause, there are other health conditions that can present similar symptoms, making it even more difficult to determine whether you're experiencing menopause or something else. In answering this question, I really want to emphasize the importance of going to see your doctor, a health professional, so that you know for sure that what you're experiencing is definitely menopause and not something else. Having said that, it is important to be aware of the changes happening in your own body because when you diagnose yourself, you may think what you're experiencing is menopause and potentially you can overlook other serious health issues. So, there have been cases recorded where women have assumed that they're going through menopause when actually what they're experiencing were symptoms of other serious conditions that required medical attention. So I'm quickly going to go through a list of what other conditions can mimic menopause. So you've got anxiety, depression, fibromyalgia, hypothyroidism, insomnia, ovarian cancer, pelvic inflammatory disease, polycystic ovary syndrome, preeclampsia, thyroid problems, uterine cancer. I probably not pronounce all of those correctly, but I'm not a nurse or anything like that. So forgive me if I've not pronounced those properly. But I'm just going to go through some of the symptoms of the condition so that you can see um, how similar they are to the symptoms that we experience when we're going through menopause. So, when you have anxiety, you feel restless or wound up. You can have a sense of impending danger, like something is going to happen, and even experience panic attacks. Concentration may be a struggle. You may have trouble sleeping. You can get heart palpitations. You can feel sweaty or even tremble sometimes. You may also experience some muscle tension, feel dizzy and nauseated, and you can even have trouble breathing. Or if you're clinically depressed, you may have feelings of sadness or hopelessness. You lose interest in activities that you used to enjoy. You may feel tired and have low energy. Also, you may find it difficult to sleep, or on the other extreme, you end up sleeping too much. Again, you may find yourself having problems concentrating or making decisions. Your appetite might change. You may either eat more or eat very little. You may also feel worthless or guilty and even have dark thoughts where you may feel like life is just not worth it anymore. So, while you may get this because of menopause, you can also experience anxiety and depression independently of menopause. So, another condition that mimics menopause is fibromyalgia. With this condition, you can get pain throughout the body, feel fatigue, you have no energy, you may experience sleeping problems, have cognitive difficulties, experience painful periods, get headaches, you may get an irritable bowel syndrome, and still get anxiety and depression. Hypothyroidism is another condition that has symptoms that mimic menopause, and this can make you gain weight, feel cold all the time, your skin can become dry, and you can start losing your hair. You may also get constipation, your heart rate can be slow, you may feel tired all the time, you can get irregular periods, and again, get depression and anxiety. You may also have insomnia, which has not been brought on as a result of you being menopausal. And insomnia is when you find it hard to sleep or to stay asleep. So you could be going to bed, okay, but wake up and then not able to fall asleep again. And if you do get some sleep, you may still feel not rested in the morning. With pelvic inflammatory disease, symptoms may include things like pain in the lower abdomen. Can be feverish sometimes, get vaginal discharge, bleeding between periods, and pain when you're being intimate with your partner. Polycystic ovary syndrome, the symptoms present themselves hair loss, irregular periods. You can gain weight, have problems conceiving, or even get acne on your face. With thyroid issues, you feel fatigued, you can gain or lose weight, have heat or cold intolerance, get dry skin and hair loss, feel constipation or diarrhea, have irregular periods, and have anxiety and depression. Adrenal fatigue occurs when the adrenal glands are unable to produce adequate levels of stress hormones, leading to symptoms such as fatigue, difficulty sleeping, and mood changes. So you can see how these symptoms are so similar to menopause symptoms. And so I guess the moral of the story is that it's important not to assume that all symptoms that you have are solely due to menopause. Go and see a healthcare professional rather than diagnosing yourself, is what I strongly advise. In some cases, early detection and treatment of any other underlying condition can significantly improve your quality of life and prevent further complications. So it's good to stay informed. And if you want a menopause system checklist, then type yes in the comment section and I'll send one out to you. And that brings us to the end of tonight's Meno Mondays. So next week, I'll be back here, same time at 8 p.m. And the question I'm going to answer is, do menopause symptoms come on suddenly? Or do you get some kind of pre-warning for that? So I just want to say thank you for listening. I hope this has helped you. So just say, don't assume it's always menopause. And have a lovely week. And I'll see you here next week, 8 p.m. Bye for now.